Welcome back, Bournemouth fans. Another episode of the Bournemouth Career Mode. We started off a little bit slow here in Season 4. I saw a lot of your comments, but last episode, we picked it up. We played some Champions League games. We won some Champions League games. And this episode, we have some big Premier League games and another big Champions League game as well. So let's go. In the Premier League, we are sitting currently in 11th, 2-2-2, 8 goals for, 8 goals against, 8 points. I mean, we're going to catch up. Like I always say, things are going to change. West Ham is sitting in first place. 5-0-1, 12 goals for, 7 goals against on 15 points. And we're going to be playing West Ham in this episode. While in the Champions League, we are in Group G and we won our first 2 matches. Somehow we beat Juventus and then we beat Salzburg. But today we have a massive game against Ajax. Yeah, we're playing 2-0 Ajax because they also beat Juventus and they also beat Salzburg. It's a fight for first spot here, guys. Bournemouth versus Ajax this episode. Some of you guys also wanted to see the other European competitions and their group stages. So here we go. This is the Europa League. Group A is Ghent, Apoel, Young Boys, and Chelsea lost to Ghent. Group B is Sevilla, Nice, Lech Poznan, and Sturm Graz. Group C, Genk, Milan, Monaco, FC Midtjylland. And Group D is Fiorentina, Hajduk Split, Galatasaray, and Djurgårdens from Sweden. Real Sociedad, Maritimo, Helsinki, and Freiburg. In Group E, Group F is Spurs, Tottenham, Lask, Rangers, and Sporting. Group G, Olympic Lyonnais, Slavia Praha, FCSB from Romania, and PSV. And Group H is Dynamo Kiev, Osasuna, AGF, and Wolfsburg. While in the Conference League, Group A consists of Leverkusen, Cluj, Grasshopper, and Hearts. Group B is Valencia, Aberdeen, Bodo Glimt on Austria Vienna. Group C, FC Twente, Legia Gdansk, Rapid Vienna, Casa Pia from Portugal, I believe. I think they're Portuguese. Group D, Leuven, Lazio, Viking, and Copenhagen. Group E, Anderlecht, AIK from Sweden, Trabzonspor from Turkey, and AAB. I think that's a Danish team. I think that's Denmark. Someone correct me. I think that's a Danish team. Group F, AZ Alkmaar, Legia Warszawa, Brøndby, and Motherwell. Group G, Braga, Dundalk, Lens, and Başakşehir. And Group H, Ferencvárosi from Hungary, Newcastle, Basel, and Greek side Panathinaikos. We are going to be playing in the month of October this episode, and just like I said a few moments ago, West Ham at home. That's how we begin this episode. First place West Ham in the Premier League against Bournemouth. But we are at home, so I feel confident. Then we travel to Brentford away, and then we travel to Netherlands to face 2-0 Ajax in the Champions League. 2-0 Bournemouth versus 2-0 Ajax. Home to Fulham, and then we round off the episode with a Carabao Cup match at home against Aston Villa. Our starting 11 against West Ham will not change. It is the strongest lineup that we can possibly put out. They are in first place, so we got to take them seriously. Dominic Solanke, Traore, Diallo, and Kluivert. Toni Kroos and James Ward-Prowse in the midfield. Ortega, Mark Gahey, Tosin, Rico Lewis, and Bono in nets. And West Ham, I mean, I recognize some names, well, most names, but I'm not sure who Caio Jorge is, their striker. But of course, they have Manor Solomon and Paquetá, João Mario on the right-hand side, Milinkovic, Savic, and Thomas Souček. That is a pretty strong midfield. Boss, Lenormand, John Stones, Diego Dallo on the right-hand side, and Areola in nets. We are at home. We want 3 points. Let's go and get them. And we are on Legendary, as you can see. We're still playing on Legendary, and we'll continue playing on Legendary. Welcome to Vitality Stadium, aka Dean Court, for match day 7 here in Season 4 with Bournemouth in the Premier League as West Ham travels to visit the Cherries. We are kind of on a roll right now, especially in the Champions League. Our moods are positive. We feel good, and hopefully when we feel good, we perform good. So let's go and do that. We're going to play it in for Dominic Solanke here. I tried to do too much. We tried to do too much with Dom. Areola collects an early opportunity here for us at home to try and do something. But maybe that opportunity isn't gone just yet. It's going to go out for a throw-in for us. 11 minutes in. Cuts inside. James Ward-Prowse is cutting inside. Inside again. There's the shot. Oh, it's high from Justin. Oh, Mr. Kluivert. How do you miss that? Ortega inside again. We love going inside. Oh, James Ward-Prowse with a cannon. Cannon Ward-Prowse. Massive save from Areola. Caio Jorge out wide to Manor Solomon. He's fast. He's pacey. He's tricky. Oh, it's blocked by Mark Gahey. Toni Kroos. James Ward-Prowse. Another shot by James. It's blocked. And that is going to be halftime. Wow, an entertaining first half here, but stays 0-0. 65 minutes in. It looked like this game is going to have a lot of goals, but so far, nothing doing. Maybe here. Maybe Dominic Solanke can collect. He holds the ball up really well. Out wide to Traore. Inside for Dom. Shot. Not a great shot. It's blocked. We don't have time to make any substitutions. And that's going to be the game. That is the final whistle. A goalless draw here. The match finishes 0-0. Definitely the first half was more exciting than the second half, but it's a point. It's a point against West Ham. I think we probably could have played a little bit better, but we probably could have played a little bit worse as well. I think we deserved a victory. We definitely had the better chances, but ultimately 0-0. Points are shared, 1 point apiece, and we move on. Next match on our list is an away match against Brentford, and I think we should win this one. Absolutely. We're still going to start the strongest team that we have. Nothing changes for us. Nothing whatsoever, while Brentford, Damsgaard, Mukoko, and Buemo, although strong, we're definitely stronger, and I think we can get 3 points away. Can we get 3 points away? Yes, we can. Dominic Solanke and Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo and Dominic Solanke score for Bournemouth. 3 points. Yes. So after the goalless draw with West Ham and the win against Brentford, we're still in 9th, 3-3-2 on 12 points, but we're not that far back, guys. We're really not that far back. All we got to do is string a couple of victories in the Premier League, and we'll be up there in no time with the big boys. Man United is still undefeated. 6 wins, 2 draws on 20 points, but we're only 8 points back. Only 8 points back. It's a few games. It's a few victories. I'm not worried about it. But now it's time for the big one, lads. We travel to Netherlands to play at the Johan Cruyff Arena against Ajax. Undefeated Ajax in the Champions League. But remember, we're also undefeated. Our lineup is strong, although I am playing Steven Eustachio instead of Toni Kroos because Toni Kroos is a little bit unfit. And Diallo and Kluivert, I'm not sure if they're going to last the entire match. I'm not sure about Rico Lewis either. We are also starting Zabarny instead of Tosin because Tosin is also a little bit unfit. Now, looking at the Ajax starting 11, it's very, very interesting. Darami, Rasmussen, Conceição, Steven Berghaus. Is that Shea Adams? No, or Tyler Adams? I think it's probably Tyler Adams. Why would Shea Adams play in the midfield? That makes no sense. It's probably Tyler Adams. Alvarez, Maluso, Kaplan, Grilic, Christopher Ayer, and Rulli in nets. There's a lot of players that I'm familiar with in this lineup, but there's also a few players that I'm not familiar with, like Darami and Alvarez and Kaplan. I'm not sure who they are. Maluso on that left-hand side. Rasmussen, I think I know who he is, although I'm not 100% sure. If you guys know some of these players that I don't know, let me know down in the comments, because like I know my players. I don't, these regens, or maybe these are guys like super young guys that have developed over time here at in this Bournemouth career mode. I'm not 100% sure. You guys let me know down in the comments, is this a strong lineup or not? But I mean, I think we have a strong lineup, and but based on seeing what they have and what we have, I think we can go and get these 3 points. I think we can travel to Netherlands and win. So let's go and do that.
No, God, please, no!
Welcome to Netherlands, to the Johan Cruyff Arena, as Bournemouth travels to face Ajax in Amsterdam. This is going to be a big one. It's an important match. We got to go 3-0 in the Champions League. We got to get to 9 points. We have to do it, so let's go and do it. Kickoff. Ajax is in their traditional red and white. We are in our black/gray kit, dark kit. Lewis puts it out of bounds. 2 minutes in. Alvarez. Conceição. Rasmussen to Conceição, and he misses. Okay, let's calm down here. It's only been 5 minutes, and Ajax could have scored already. We need to... Okay, Wusa. Traore to Ortega. Ortega carries. Ortega sees Solanke. Dominic Solanke scores the first goal of the episode, and he tells everybody to calm down. This might be a wild match. Ajax missed the chance, and we went back and scored one instantly. It's 1-0 Bournemouth. Inside to Alvarez. They're playing well. They're passing the ball well, but we're going to be doing the same. Oh, it's a beautiful pass to Dominic Solanke, and he's in again. Dom is in again, and what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? 15 minutes in, it's 2-0. Adams tackled, but everything from us is going through Dominic Solanke. Oh, Dominic with a little bit of trickery, but Grilic is there to intercept. Little bit of skill from Dom. Relax, Dom. And Traore is just going to kick it up. Obviously, I pressed the button by accident, but it's okay. It worked out. Oh my gosh, we might be 3-0 up here. We're up 3-0 in the 33rd minute. We're up 3-0 in the 33rd minute, guys. As Amad Diallo scores. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. It is still on legendary. I promise you. I don't cheat. I don't. I promise you it's on legendary. I don't re-record. When we lose, we lose. When we win, we win. And it's 3-0 here. The crowd is very quiet. Everyone is stunned. There's a shot. Bono with a save. Second half is underway, and I made some changes. I brought on Reece Oxford from Margahey to give him a little bit of a break. David Brooks is on as well. So is Yunus Musa instead of James Ward-Prowse. Just to give Yunus Musa some playing time as well. They have all the possession here right now, but Eustachio does well to intercept, although they get it right back. Inside. Bono! Bono with a massive save. 60 minutes in, Ajax has a chance. And I'm going to make 2 more changes. Dom will come off. Nathan Ahmed will come on. Justin Kluivert will also come on. And Reece Nelson will come on instead of Justin Kluivert. As Ajax takes this corner. Can we get up? Oh, come on, guys. Alvarez puts it in. Is that Kevin Alvarez? Guys, is that our Kevin Alvarez? We're going to have to find out. Either way, it's 3-1. Okay, it's not Kevin Alvarez. It is Edson Alvarez. Edson Alvarez scores for Ajax, but that's okay. It's still 3-1. We see Yunus Musa making the run. We see Nathan Ahmed making the run. Nathan Ahmed! Nathan Ahmed scores in the Champions League, guys. Nathan Ahmed is going to score in the Champions League. Woo! Ajax is just kind of holding the ball. They're trying to play forward, but it's not happening for them. It really isn't. We see Reece Nelson. Oh, Reece Nelson. Oh, it's a shot by Yunus Musa. Eustachio is going to take the corner into the box. Not much doing. Out wide to Eustachio, and that is 90 minutes, 93 minutes. Bournemouth. Look at the fans. They've already all left. They've all left to take the train back home. And the stadium is half empty. We won in the Champions League, but now it's time to focus again on the Premier League, and we are hosting Fulham, and I think this should be an easy victory for us. So everybody's starting. Solanke's starting. We're starting the strongest team, and I think 3 points is a must here. We have to beat Fulham at home, and I think we will. It's a high-scoring game. 4-2. Solanke. Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz gets his first goal. James Ward-Prowse and Justin Kluivert. 4-2. 3 points for us in our back pocket. Bournemouth, let's go. And another home match, but this time it's in the Carabao Cup against Aston Villa. It's only round 4, so I don't think we need to play it. I think we can just simulate it, and I am going to start a super rotational side. Neto is going to start. Brandon Williams and Chris Richards will start. Our back line is Hill and Johansson. Very, very rotational squad. I'm not too worried about the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup. If we progress here, we'll start taking it a little bit more seriously, but we have bigger fish to fry. We have bigger competitions to play in. Hey, if we can get a victory here and progress, we will. If not, then so be it. Mouth shows up on the screen. Clearly the mouth is bad luck because we lose to Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, but that's okay. I wasn't too worried about it anyways. It is what it is. We're out of the Carabao Cup. We'll focus on the bigger competitions. So after beating Fulham through 9 matches in the Premier League, we are sitting in 9th, 4-3-2 on 15 points. We're catching up. We're starting to pick up some pace. Man United is still undefeated. Liverpool is actually playing pretty well. So is Chelsea. West Ham is starting to fall off a little bit, and that was expected. That was expected. Who's sitting all the way on the bottom here? West Brom, Burnley, Southampton. Burnley and West Brom still haven't won a single match through 9 games played in the Premier League. Not looking good for Burnley or West Brom, guys. Not looking good for Burnley or West Brom whatsoever. But we're starting to pick up the pace, and we are going to start to put some more victories together and get up to the top of that top 3, top 4. Our next episode will be in the month of November, where we travel to start the episode off to Newcastle. Away at Newcastle, home to Ajax in the Champions League, home to undefeated Manchester United in the Premier League. We're going to have to play that one. That's going to be a big one. Away to Leicester and home to Juventus. Juventus is going to be coming to play at Dean Court, and then off to finish off the episode at home against Burnley. So we have some good matches. We have some simpler matches. It's going to be tough. I think next episode we're going to play the game against Ajax at home in the Champions League. We're definitely going to play play again the game against Manchester United in the Premier League, and of course play the match against Juventus in the Champions League as well. So 3 matches, big 3 matches next episode. Huge, absolutely massive, humongous. So as always, my friends, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The performances are starting to pick up for us. We're starting to do well, and we're starting to pick up the pace. Let's continue this into the month of November, into December, and then into the January transfer window as well, where we may have to make some additions to the team, maybe some departures as well. You guys let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in January, in the January transfer window, because that's coming up very, very soon. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay happy and stay healthy. And if you enjoyed this episode, you will enjoy this one as well. Watch this video right here. Watch this video for me, okay? Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, peace.